Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is Wumziee and I've got with me hello sister Fade. Sister Fade? Yeah, you just call yourself Sister Fade?
No, I'm her little sister.
Okay.
Fade.
This is my little sister. She's here with me to review Black Panther.
Melanin baby. We glowing out here.
Oh my gosh,
looking cute out here.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Okay, baby.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Have you finished?
I'm done.
Boy, this is how I felt after watching it. I was so happy. I mean, I was
power to the black community, fam.
I felt so good. Like I felt so empowered. I was so happy to be wearing, because we went like this. We were representing. I was happy to be Yoruba, you know. I was so glad. Like, I really regretted those days that, you know, during parents' evening I would just be praying that my mom should not come in the African attire. I was just so happy. And yeah, I was just so grateful.
Wakanda for life.
I watched it in 2D and I watched it
in 3D, so it was obviously better for me than for her.
But obviously I can't say what it would have looked like in 3D because
it was good. The acting was good. The setting was good. Like, everything was good. It just shows how black people are intelligent. No one should ever get it twisted. If it wasn't for slavery, niggas know out here we would be running things. It's facts.
Yeah, okay. It's a review. It's a review, it's not a battle. Right, so the movie.
Facts.
It was so relatable. Like, I felt like the way they portrayed Africa was so, it wasn't distorted, it was very real. Like, I'm Nigerian, I'm Yoruba, obviously we're Yoruba, and I feel like a lot of African cultures are very, very similar. Like, we do different things, but it's quite similar.
Wait, I have to get a good answer. I'm not wearing makeup.
Can you just stop? It's quite similar. So like, for it, I don't want to spoil it, but I don't know how we do this review without spoiling it. But like, how they portrayed, obviously we all knew that T'Challa became a king, and the rituals and everything was just so, it was so accurate, because stuff does happen when you become a king. There wasn't a lot of action, which was very, very good for me, because I'm not really a massive fan on fights and all that.
It's just his cousin.
You can't spoil it. Why are you spoiling it?
Oh wait,
you can't. We'll just review. But no, but you can't. We're not spoiling
okay,
it.
but they're not gonna know till they watch it. They're not gonna. The cousin bit comes straight like towards the ending. Like,
everybody know who the cousin is.
Who's the cousin?
This is how you know she's not a big fan. She doesn't know what Marvel is.
I don't know Marvel. I don't watch Marvel.
To be honest, I don't either. But this one, I had.
No, this movie was lit. This movie
I had to represent, and yeah, so it was obviously very very political, and I loved it.
I think I enjoyed it more because I didn't need to pay for it, you know.
God, please don't do that. I loved it.
She loved it.
It was very political. It addressed a lot of issues going on around the world, especially in Africa. How we are so resourceful. Africa is a very, very, very rich continent. It's not a country, it's a continent.
Never get it twisted.
You know, understand that.
Never get it twisted.
There's different parts, there's different flavor, okay? Don't forget that ever again. So yeah, and also portrayed how, you know, the colonizers steal everything, and how we try to protect what we have because of fear that once they find out, it's a wrap. So yeah, so it really portrayed that. So yeah, so it was very political. They addressed a lot of issues. They addressed how we black people see ourselves, you know, the unity that is lacking in our community, the fact that we refuse to help one another, the fact that, you know, we always feel like we're better than one another. So they really addressed that, which was, it was quite nice to see, and it was quite refreshing to see, and it was very aspirational because
inspirational.
no, it did inspire. It was very, it was very inspirational as well as aspirational, because it triggered something. Like, of course, the movie is very futuristic, which is a little bit sad as well, because in reality, like, I started thinking more and more about it, and then I started thinking of, you know, our reality now, and it's just like, this level of technology that you're portraying African to have, there's nothing stopping us from having it if we didn't have the type of government, if we didn't have the type of mentality, if we didn't have this identity about ourselves. Started making me think, what would Africa look like if the colonies never came to our land? What would it look like if we were just left alone to just cultivate ourselves, cultivate our resources, cultivate our own people? Like, think about it for a minute. It just makes me so sad, because, you know, like when you believe that you can have something and then you just know, it's like saying you want to go to Nigeria and have a change, make a change. You just know that the moment you start saying something, somebody is going to let you go and you will disappear from the earth. That's like, people are so scared to make changes. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm just listening.
Are you okay? What are you doing? People are so scared to make changes. But anyways, I don't want to go too much into that. But yeah, it was very political. Will you watch it again?
Yes. Times 2. Actually, that's 4.
Yeah, and what did you think of Wakanda? The behave yourself.
Wakanda the what? The land.
The land, the nation. Is it nation or country? No, it's not nation, it's a country.
Well, they were all united as one. Like,
Were they?
yeah, in the beginning, like they were united. Like, they respected their elders. Like
Yeah,
hierarchy.
it's like
there was hierarchy.
The way it portrayed African culture,
like they were respectful and
like
everything.
it was just so good. The only thing I didn't like at first was the accent, because it was a bit, but they did try. Oh, that's another thing. My African people, that's another thing. Like, you know, when I first saw the trailer or the teaser, teaser, you know, I felt a bit like, well, not me, I was excited, but different comments were like, you know, things like, oh, they're portraying an African country, but they don't even have Africans acting. But a few of them are, well, the parents might, well, Lupito is African, and Daniel, obviously he's from Uganda, but I do understand.
Let's just get one thing straight. Every black person originated from
Africa, definitely.
So,
and if they wanted to see, people are forgetting that this is a Disney movie. Like, if you wanted to see Africans acting, then you should get people from Nollywood to audition for it. But I don't think so. It's the same way when you watch you watch a Nollywood movie and they're portraying an American person, isn't an African portraying an American. So we need to like support each other and stop, you know, finding holes or finding ways or means to like fight every single time. So that said, overall the acting was mad.
It was beautiful.
Like, it was
beautiful.
Even, you know, the words, the things that they said, it was
the
just
quotes. There were
the
so
quotes,
many inspirational
like,
quotes that you had to just say. Black power, like.
And one thing that I did realize is just back to, we really need to redefine our identity and how we see ourselves. There were parts where they were carrying out rituals, and obviously the people that I did go with were Christians, and they started doing things like, oh, blood of Jesus, blood of Jesus, and I was just thinking, wait, like, this is our culture. Like, it doesn't mean that what they're doing is demonic. It's just a practice, a way of life. It's just, I just believe that there's spirituality in
They looked mad.
in things.
He looked mad. Like when he looked mad.
But yeah, so yeah, my favorite has so many favorite moments.
Let me tell you my favorite moment.
Don't say it. You're going to spoil it.
No, my favorite moment is the ending.
Okay.
Can I say the quote?
No.
Yes. He said, "You can bury me in the oceans like my ancestors, because they knew death was better than bondage."
Yes. Power to the people.
That it even stayed in this. What I watched it 2 days ago. It stayed in my mind. It was so
I would have done this review 2 days ago if not for this one. But anyways,
oh my god.
But I know we're happy. I know we're excited. But it's just action. You know, they can make all this movie about us. Like, they can make all this quotes about us. Like, I've been watching The Underground, and literally it's been making me just want to make a change, but we just need to act. Do you know what I mean? It's like they're feeding us, but we just need to act. And, you know, people that, you know, saying things like, oh, Disney, they only care about, well, at the end of the day, they care about making money, but at least they I don't even know how to say it. They
installed something in black people.
Do you get what I mean? Like,
that we can do better.
That we can believe in ourselves. Like, we should believe in ourselves.
Of course, they're gonna make money, but at the end of the day,
they put money
we probably
in
gain more than how much we've paid for us to watch it, because you learn a lot. Like, you just see a different side to life. You know what I mean?
It's just about self-awareness and also making a change. Like, it's not enough to just be like, oh, Black Panther was really good, I really liked it, or wearing dashiki to the cinema because we all represented. But the deeper thing is just finding out how we ourselves can make a change. Like, obviously I do realize that I live in England, and to some extent I'm a bit privileged, but at the same time I feel like irrespective of where you live, you can make a difference. Like, it's not enough
get
to
your
just
grind up.
Like, it's not just enough for you to just be inspired. Like, let your inspiration turn into action. Like, just we really need to, like, make a stand, and we really need to do something. You know, stop waiting for our oppressor to give us works and stuff like that. Let's create our own jobs. Let's create our own future. Let's support each other. Let's support small businesses, black businesses. Let's create black businesses. Like, we have all these natural resources in Africa. The only reason why they're able to exploit us is because they have all the machineries. Why don't we start creating our own machineries so we don't have to sell our natural resources for less? So we can produce it, we can process it into useful products ourselves that would make us more richer and help the people in our country. Like, education is everything. Let's just educate ourselves. I don't mean going to school.
Learn about your history.
I don't mean
learn where you came from.
Going to maths. I mean true education. Education that will make you free. But yeah, Black Panther was good. The fashion, the hair, her hairstyle, their hairstyle was just so nice.
Had the hair shaved off and she was still popping.
She was.
And then they gave her a wig to wear. She said, "Why am I putting this on?"
And she said, "This is a disgrace."
It's a disgrace.
I was like, power.
Literally.
I want to say I won't wear a wig again, but
that's a lie.
That's a lie. But I will rock my afro more.
I have a pink afro too.
And I will rock my braids more.
Definitely.
So yeah, it was fantastic.
It was a good movie.
I enjoyed myself, and I've got unlimited access to the cinema, So I'm gonna watch it again on the big full screen and going to enjoy my life. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Do you have anything else you want to say?
No.
Are you sure?
Very.
Or you can find
add my
Instagram.
Subscribe to my channel on YouTube.
Which channel?
It's called Slayfy Them.
Yeah.
It's gonna be under there. I'd actually forget it. Follow me on Insta, Fade Sonny. Fade Rera now. I changed it. Follow me, add me, all of that. Yeah.
But yeah, it was good. And thank you so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you don't leave without subscribing.
Music.
What African music?
Any. And you take me by one, you can
Share what?
Hey.
Share.
Oh my God.
Alright, thank you guys. Thank you for watching.
See you later.
Bye.
Àwọn kan jẹ́ professor, àwọn kan jẹ́ reporter.